the kind you wear a tie. Button up from 9 to 5. I tried that life but said goodbye. I'm not always polite, but I get the job done. Who says the work can never be fun? I'm simply unprofessional. Simply unprofessional. Yeah. Yeah. I'm unprofessional.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Simply Unprofessional. Tonight, I am your host, Rob. And with me, we have Anthony
Hello, I'm Anthony.
and James.
Hi.
And that's it for tonight. Webby is not feeling well, and Devin is working, I believe. So I have James and Anthony here with me to help fill in for our other co-hosts. So today we're going to go through Reddit stupid questions and answer some of their questions. So that should be fun. How are you guys doing today?
I'm a little tired, but I'm good. I wasted my time biking to look for batteries, and they don't have batteries.
Oh boy. Batteries for what?
My car keys, the
Oh,
fob.
right. The fob, you put it in the chat. Sorry, I forgot. But our
No
listeners now
worries.
know.
Yeah, I ordered off of Amazon, but like I checked online and like they're like this CVS has it, so I biked like 15 minutes to get there, and I'm like, hey, do you have? They're like, no. I'm like, oh, you suck. How was your day, Rob, James?
Pretty good. We played Doors for a while on stream. Got up to door like 99 and died.
I thought you were playing Roblox. I was watching the last like 10 minutes, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Roblox has a bunch of different games on it. It's like it's a platform.
Okay.
So we were playing Doors on Roblox.
I just saw that you guys all died at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. So we're gonna jump in here. So these are I got these from r/stupid questions. So if any of our listeners have posted there, you might hear us answering your question. All right. Question 1. Is it true to think that I am unlucky because Chuck Norris stole my luck when he saw me for the first time? I know people think Chuck Norris can do a lot of things. I guess maybe he could steal your luck by looking at you.
Some people would argue that you were lucky to meet Chuck Norris.
I think whoever wrote that question was celebrating today's holiday, even though it won't be today's holiday when this goes out.
Which is
420.
420.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. Yeah, we're recording on 420. And here I am, completely sober. Yep. So we're gonna say no. Chuck Norris probably didn't steal your luck. Probably didn't have it to begin with.
I think
to be
Chuck
honest.
Norris should punch them in the face.
Punch the person he stole the luck from?
Yes.
I don't condone such violence.
But it's Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If the rumors are true, just punching Chuck Norris would kill you. Like you would die before your fist made contact. All right. Next question: are highly attractive women's feces gold like nuggets, and does it not smell bad when they use the bathroom? By
That is
attractive
wrong.
women, by
Women
attractive
don't
women,
poop.
I'm talking high celebrity status like Kim Kardashian, Madonna, and Beyonce. James says that they don't poop. So Kim Kardashian, Madonna, Beyonce, they don't poop.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those people that you listed just tried to sell their poop. So I don't know.
Like bathwater.
Yeah, I mean, have you heard of the whole Gwyneth Paltrow and her Goop products?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just saying,
So,
people are willing
women's
to buy
body part scented candles.
people are willing to buy stupid stuff. So I'm just saying. But no, James is right. Women don't poop. So
All right. Well, you heard it here on Simply Unprofessional. Especially if you are a woman, women don't poop. So if you are, there's something wrong with you.
Yes, go see a doctor if you are a woman and poop.
All right. Next question. What do I do if I don't understand traffic light signals? I think I have to move to Bhutan because they're the only country without traffic lights. Life would be easier there for me. The answer to that is yes. Move to Bhutan.
Yes, please
just
do.
just don't drive. I don't understand. Just don't
Yeah, I
drive.
don't know. How did you pass your driving test if you don't
Oh.
understand traffic lights?
Just don't drive, dude.
Yep, you can bike everywhere, but like Anthony, you don't need to pay attention
Well,
to
I
traffic lights.
mean, you kind of do need to follow the lights too. I got a biking ticket because so I went to a college that was like a bike heavy town, and I didn't make a complete stop at a stop sign, and a cop gave me a ticket that was I had to pay like $150.
Wait,
On a
you have to
bicycle?
follow
Yep.
stop signs on a bicycle?
Yep, they take their biking rules very seriously in the town I was at, and like
Jeez.
I stopped, like I used my brakes, but it wasn't a complete stop, and so they're like, "Hey, yeah, that's illegal." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. I
And
mean,
what
I
sucked
guess I could
was
see if you were biking in the road. Around here, we tend to bike on the sidewalks, so
biking on the sidewalk is technically illegal because a bike is considered a vehicle.
well,
You should have
uh,
But
just been like, that's a lie. That is not my bike.
I was so pissed because the whole reason why I was biking was to deposit a check, which was less than the cost of the freaking ticket.
jeez.
Yeah. So follow the stop or the
You should have
lights,
just
kids.
refused to give them your name. It's not like they could run your
Yeah,
license plate.
honestly, my mistake was like, "Can I see your license?" I was like, I should have just been like, "I didn't bring my license. Well, I don't need a license around my bike." But
Yeah.
I was like, okay." Yeah, in hindsight, that was my bad. I should have just said, "No, I don't have
Yeah.
it." But
All right. Yeah, don't break biking laws apparently. It's expensive tickets.
yep,
All right. Suppose a man who can run at incredibly high speeds. That's it. That's the question. Suppose a man who can run at
Yes.
incredibly high speeds.
I have
100%
supposed.
yes.
I have supposed.
I have as well. I have supposed him, and it is he's much like the Flash.
He didn't say how fast. I mean,
It just says
you,
incredibly high speeds.
I mean, Usain Bolt can run at incredibly high speeds, but I wouldn't compare him to the Flash.
I mean, does the Flash not run at incredibly high speeds?
I would say he would run to ridiculously high speeds, but sure, you're right. My bad.
You know who else runs at incredibly high speeds? Evan Peters and X-Men.
This is true.
Is it possible to contract an STD by touching a plastic bottle and then masturbating right afterwards? I'm gonna say
Probably.
no.
Oh.
I don't think most things can survive. I mean, it would depend on it. Like if they were just doing something funky with the plastic bottle, but most things can't survive on plastic for very long. So I guess it would depend on how quickly you then did that.
You should really
So
wash your hands before doing that. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Well, see, according to South Park, you can hire a woman of the night with an STD to rub things on herself. And then a few days later, your parents use it to contract said STD.
What?
Yeah, it was the chickenpox episode.
Reading further, it was a bottle of hand sanitizer, which they used to sanitize their hands first. So the answer is no, because the hand sanitizer would have killed anything on your hands.
Well, no, because there's no
Hopefully.
hand sanitizer on the outside of the bottle typically.
No, he touched the bottle, used
Then
it to squirt
sanitized
the
his hands.
sanitizer into his hand, and then used it.
Oh,
on
I
his
thought he
hands.
meant he just grabbed the
Wait,
bottle and then
Did
like
he
picked
use
it
the
up, put it.
sanitizer as lube?
It says I touched the plastic bottle to sanitize myself, and then I masturbated.
Well, you know what? I'm glad he sanitized himself. So
So I don't know if that means his hands or his penis.
either
But
way
either
is a
way,
good thing.
something.
Either way
If
is
you
a good thing.
sanitize, yeah, I doubt you're no. The answer then is no. You're not gonna get an STD. All right, that one's not an actual stupid question. That one's a prudent question, so I don't know why it's here. It's a question about foxes, that they found a fox and a bunch of babies and wanted to know how they could tell it had rabies. I'm like, that's not a stupid question. I would be concerned as well. Is this dangerous? Hey guys, I noticed that some of the threading on my vape battery is slightly pinkish copper colored instead of all silver, and I don't know if it's always been like that. Is this dangerous? Should I buy a new one? I don't know anything about vapes.
I don't really either, but I feel like that you really that's not a stupid question. I feel like that's a logical
Yeah.
question. Like
Yeah, definitely a
I hope
logical question to ask.
Yeah,
not on Reddit, but I mean, if I'm putting something in my mouth like that and there's some discoloration in the metal, yeah, I'd be like, is this dangerous?
yeah.
See,
Again, that's
it's
not
better
so
to just go
stupid.
buy new batteries to be safe, since their vape batteries are like $5 a piece.
Mm. There you go. Buy a new battery. Do serial killers eat cereal? And if so, what cereal do they eat?
Lucky Charms.
Yes, either that or what's the one with the crazy, let's say crazy rabbit? Tricks.
No,
They all eat Tricks because they're like crazy rabbit.
no, they eat
But
Raisin
tricks are for
Bran.
kids.
Raisin Bran, because who the hell would eat Raisin Bran?
You think serial killers follow the rules of society, James? The Tricks are for kids? Do you think they care?
Crap, I enjoy Raisin Bran. Am I a serial killer?
I guess. I mean, I like Lucky Charms, so I think we're all
I
screwed.
mean, I do too. I like pretty much any cereal.
Oh, we got
I'm
that
not
new.
I'm not a fan of raisins.
I don't really like raisins either. But we they have a new strawberry Frosted Flakes. I've been eating that like crazy. I love
Ooh,
it.
Frosted Flakes was my jam when I was a little kid. That's all I used to eat.
Yeah, they also have like a cinnamon one that Donnie really likes. I don't remember. It's cinnamon something
Cinnamon
combined.
Toast Crunch?
No, well, I mean it's Frosted Flakes, but it's like a cinnamon something,
Oh, wow.
cinnamon and chocolate, or it's a cinnamon and something combined, but I don't remember
It's
what he
not
said
even.
it was.
That's not even breakfast. That's just purely dessert now. You're just inhaling sugar now.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to put at least a cup of sugar in a bowl of cereal.
I suppose.
But they a cup of sugar. If
Yes.
any children are watching this, do not listen to James. You will die. Childhood diabetes.
Technically, that's
You will-
one cup
you
of
will
sugar
lose a
per
f- you will
quarter
lose a
cup
foot.
of cereal.
Oh Jesus. But the strawberry one, it makes the milk into strawberry milk as you eat it, which I really
Oh.
like.
Strawberry milk
I
is
haven't
a
had strawberry
superior
milk in a
flavor of
while.
milk.
I like strawberry milk.
Right. Recipe tips with James. 1 cup of sugar to 1/3 cup of cereal?
No, a quarter cup of cereal.
1/4 cup, right. I'm sorry, too much cereal. You need a lot more sugar. That's another one that I would be curious about, so that's not a stupid one. I've seen a lot of modded games with this concept, but is there an original game with an AI that keeps writing the story indefinitely? I am curious. Probably not, but that sounds like an interesting
Yeah, I feel like there will be eventually.
Rob, go develop it. Be a billionaire.
I'll try. I have no idea how to develop AI, but I will. What is E?
MC squared.
I don't know. That's all. What? Why is it giving me a? It just says, what is E with a bunch of capital E's?
I got nothing. That really is a stupid question. The answer is E.
it's
No, the
MC
answer is a
squared.
letter. E is a letter.
I don't. Okay. There was a video attachment for that question, so I clicked it, and that was a mistake. Oh, and now I lost the Reddit page. Cool.
Oh no.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. It was a very weird video with like clay people, and someone walked in all weird and said, "What is he?" And the guy was like, "I don't know. What are you talking about?" And then the guy started hitting him with a stick, and he ran away. And then he ran into a crazy floating lady with crazy hair, and she said, "Hello, I am the jump rope girl," in a weird voice. And I was like, I'm gonna close this. Anyway. Why are humans so fascinated with sex and the human body? Underneath our skin, we are all bones and pretty dirt after we die. Why?
I'm gonna go ahead and probably because of the feeling that you get during sex.
Yeah, I'm just caught on the pretty dirt. Like, we're bones and pretty dirt?
I would say maybe he's thinking like when you decompose, you I don't know, some kind of carbon or whatever.
Maybe?
Unless you get cremated, and then that's just. I feel like there was a couple of questions in that question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I would say the answer is that because it feels good and we're obsessed with the body because we want to keep living. So we keep, finding ways to repair it and how it works and all that. If the last question about why do we turn into bones and pretty dirt? Because those are the things that are the densest about us. So they remain after we decompose.
This is like a mini science corner with Rob.
It is. With video games having DLC, do you think movies and TV shows would do the same as well? They do. It's called a spin-off. You just pay for it by watching commercials instead of actually paying for it.
Unless you pay for the subscription. But
Yep.
yes.
Like HBO or something. Do Spanish speakers ever refer to small mosques as mosquitoes? If not, what would a small mosque be called? I asked a couple of Spanish speakers this, and Iris told me that they're called, what was it, mosquitos?
I think
It was close.
mosquitoes. Like instead of M-O, it's M-E.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Quitas.
It was close to, yeah, it might be mosquitoes. It was close to mosquitoes, but yeah.
So not that stupid of a question then, because if it was close enough.
Yep. Why is all the toothpaste mint flavored? Can't we make other flavors? Like what?
I think
I
they
used to
do,
have bubblegum
actually.
flavored
I
toothpaste.
was
Yeah.
going to say, isn't there a cinnamon flavored toothpaste?
Yeah. So the answer is there already is. Moving on. Have you ever asked someone to flip you off? I have not. I don't
I'm
know
sure
why you
someone
would.
has.
Yes, I have actually. Yes,
No.
I've
Is
asked
there?
a little kid to flip me off.
Oh, okay. I was like, is there context to this story or?
No, yeah, I agree with Rob. I'm gonna need the context for that, James.
I asked a little kid to flip me off because it'd be funny.
Did you know this kid?
Yeah, it was a relative's child,
Okay, just checking.
and said relative was like super strict, super religious, and I would always try to corrupt the child by getting him to say very naughty things.
Sounds like something someone who
Oh,
eats
boy.
Raisin Bran would do.
Okay, I'm still thinking about it. Do I'm backward?
What?
What?
That's the question. Do I'm backward?
No, I
On.
don't believe so.
Because on is no backwards. Yes or say? Yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Do I'm backwards? Question mark. So,
EBAM?
ma'am, this one I laughed at so hard. Why is it that the Charmin bear family is so concerned with making sure each other's assholes are clean? Because they're trying to sell toilet paper. That's why. Either that or they're having very inappropriate relations and they're making sure. Oh, boy.
Again, I'm all for good hygiene, so you know what?
They should
Let them
just invest in
be.
a bidet.
But where would they
Like
plug it in the forest?
I mean, where are they storing this toilet paper in the forest?
They could just run to a gas station or a campsite and just steal it. But no one brings a bidet out to a campsite.
I mean,
But no,
if
they
they're
should just they
that
should just
concerned with anal hygiene, then they should invest in one.
they should really just dunk themselves into a river or something.
Right. Which of these names sounds the best? Megan Nico, Megan Madrid, Megan Opus, Megan Nicolo, Megan Magnum, or Megan Nicola?
I liked Nivolo.
Nicolo?
I like the last one because that's kind of the only one I can remember.
Megan Nicola?
They all just sounded weird.
Yeah, they're all the first name is Megan. And then it was Nico, Madrid, Opus, Nicolo, Magnum, and Nicola.
I like Nicolo. It reminds me of Ricola.
If I'm not mistaken, McGann is the name of Martian Manhunter's niece, I think.
Mm. And well, in the Supergirl TV show, she was a white Martian that was pretending to be a green Martian, and they ended up as a couple. So I
Yeah,
don't know if
yeah,
that's the same thing.
that's the same thing. I was thinking of from Young Justice, which is animated version of it. But yes, she was a white Martian.
Are pencils alive? I mean, they were at one point, but not when they're a pencil.
Until you murdered a poor tree for your pencil.
I mean, the graphite was shoved into a stick of wood, but yeah, no, they're not alive.
Which is poorer, the chariot or the cavalry? I don't know. I'm guessing the cavalry, because you need 2 horses to pull a chariot, or is it only 1 horse for a chariot? Either way, you need a horse and a chariot for the chariot. For the cavalry, you just need a horse. So I'm going to say the cavalry is poorer. I don't really know what the context of this is.
I like your reasoning. I'm okay with that reasoning. So yeah, I agree.
Are all pubic hair only curly and not straight? I'm going to say no. I don't think they're all curly.
I mean, I'm sure you could take like a straightening iron to them.
And if you shave them short enough, they would no longer be curly, right?
True.
I wonder if someone's done a study on that. I feel like it's a stupid question, but kind of an interesting question. Like, why is it always curly? Is it always curly?
Oh God. Why are people so crazy? This next one. Are we looking up? You want me to look up if people care? So I can try googling it.
No. We don't. I don't. No.
All right. Can sunlight affect our teeth? If I were to smile at the sun for hours, what would happen? Why would you just smile at the sun for hours?
Maybe it'd be a free bleaching.
Yeah, that's a stupid question, but I think the answer is that the sun would do something to it if you're smiling nonstop for years. I'm pretty sure something would happen. I don't know what, but something would happen, surely.
Yeah, I mean, if you die and you're out in the sun, it bleaches your bones, and your teeth are
Yeah,
bones, so I'm guessing
yeah.
it would eventually bleach them, yeah?
I
But
mean,
still, though, I just
it's still a
picturing people
stupid.
just going out and smiling up in the sun for hours on end, it'd be so creepy. Am I old because I sympathize with Mrs. Trunchbull? Who sympathizes with Mrs. Trunchbull? Sorry, no. You're old
You're
and
just a
crotchety.
horrible person if you
Yeah.
sympathize.
If listeners are not
Here's the thing.
remembering who
I don't know if I could be a principal of a school. I'd get pretty annoyed. So I don't know. I can.
Yeah, but would you grab a little girl and swing her by her pigtails?
Again, I don't know
Anthony's
how long.
like, I can't say no to this.
I can't say no. If this was a shitty kid and I've been principal for decades and I've just had enough. I don't know. I won't say
The real question:
no. I won't.
would you force a child to eat your entire chocolate cake, or would you just eat it yourself?
I wouldn't have done that. No. That's just a waste of cake. Like, plus that was just disgusting. But I'm just saying. I mean, it's not like she was a good person. I'm just saying, no, we don't know the whole story.
Well, I mean, she also murdered her brother and stole his house.
Yeah.
That is also true. But again, we don't know anything about the brother, so.
Well, and for any of the other listeners don't know, Mrs. Trunchbull is the principal and main antagonist in the Matilda
And I
movie.
mean, Matilda's dad did screw her over in that car, so I'm just
True.
saying. But the question asker is probably old or bitter.
Oh, okay. Why my driving instructor called me Hayden? This is the second time someone called me Hayden. My old manager called me Hayden, and now my driving instructor called me Hayden. Why no explain?
I
Like,
would
there's no
assume because
explanation as to what their name actually is.
yeah, I would assume like their name sounds like Hayden. Maybe they just look like a Hayden.
I'm looking at the comments to see if he said. And one person put because your name is Hayden question mark, and he just put no. That's it. That's it. Other people were just saying things like, "Well, Hayden, I don't know." Like they were just calling him Hayden in the comments. So I don't know.
That sounds about right. It would have been funny if like the username was like not Hayden.
Yeah, I would say, well, his username is Blue Star Bus, so I'm guessing that is not his name.
I mean, it could be.
Well, I mean, that's not close to Hayden, so that I too would be confused if my name was Blue Star Bus and people were calling me Hayden. Ugh. Some of these are actual questions. So I'm like just trying to skip the. Uh, That was too long. Not reading all that. How did people wake up for work before alarm clocks were invented?
Roosters.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. A lot of, especially farmers, relied on roosters. But yeah, also like people didn't stay up like us for super late, so they got used to just waking up at the same time. So yeah, I mean, a lot of times if you sleep, like if you go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day, your body just gets used to it and wakes you up. Not like
Yep.
Mhm.
me,
That's what
who's like,
happened to my parents. They had to get up every day at 4 a.m. and they just naturally get up at 4 a.m.
what? If you're a time traveler, how do you file your legal documents? If I'm like a time traveler, how would I become a legal citizen in the past? Like if I traveled back in time before I was born, how can I show someone my legal birth certificate?
That is
You
oddly
can't?
specific.
Like
That's
why
very
would you?
specific. I don't know, man. I think we got a time traveler on our hands. Why would you
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Why do you need to show identification if you're a time traveler?
Maybe they're trying to claim their lottery winnings.
Yeah, either that or maybe they're planning on never coming back. Like they want to live in the past forever.
Then you just make a new identity.
What? How can we reduce the shoplifting of gravestones from stores? I know a gravestone store owner, and he says that teenagers come in with large forklifts inside their backpacks, and they're cutting school and coming to his gravestone store.
Wait, hold on. Did you say the forklifts are in their backpacks?
That's what
Yes.
it says.
How does
I
that
told him that he should
what?
ban backpacks that would be large enough to fit forklifts. Is this the best option? Do you
Wait,
agree?
what?
I don't know.
That's not the best option. I can tell you that. I don't know what is, but that's not the best option.
Oh god.
I think he should just stick some of those anti-theft tags on the gravestones.
I mean, I would think the beeping of the forklift backing up would give it away.
Forklifts don't move that fast. I feel like you can, you'll be able to track them as the freaking forklift in the middle of town. I'm assuming, like, you're stored in the middle of town.
I don't know. They might just like put the forklift back into their backpack once they pick up the gravestone.
Okay, if the person is strong enough to wear a backpack that has a forklift in it, I think you're better off just letting them go, man. You're not winning this fight.
Yeah, I mean, if they could carry a forklift around on their backs, they're
Yeah,
pretty
the
strong.
cops can't stop them, man.
They
Just
could
let them
probably
take
just
it.
pick ones on their own and not have to worry about it.
They probably killed someone, and that's why they need a gravestone. Just let them have it.
I heard the Discord sound. Did we lose? I don't know. Craig's still recording. I don't know. It was weird.
I did not hear it.
Neither did I.
All right. Anyway, is it safe when a pretty girl hits you in the nuts with a sledgehammer? I'm gonna say no.
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 Like, why?
I mean, I guess
that
it
would be a better
depends.
question for Webby,
Are,
but
are you trying to be like a eunuch or something and get rid of the testicles? Because I guess that's one way of doing it, but it's not a safe way of doing it.
What was that? Those videos back in the day, the Pain Olympics. Maybe they're trying to be in that.
maybe.
Oh yeah, or
Ugh.
those like, have you seen those like monks that train and they get like kicked in the balls all the time and they don't feel pain? Yeah, no, that's
Some serious CBT.
I feel like that would hurt other parts of your body, not just the testicles.
What is this? What? Wouldn't you technically be the same age as your dad, though somehow you're younger? What?
Same age?
Yeah.
Like if your dad dies and then like you get to the same age as your dad?
No. It's from the day that your father was born, you were always a part of his semen somehow, in a way that doesn't make sense. You should be the same age as him when you're born.
Oh.
Wow.
You know,
No, that is
no,
incorrect.
technically, well, no, because only part of you is from your dad, so no.
Well, then wouldn't part of you be the same age?
Yes, but you are an amalgamation of both, so no. Oddly enough, I see the reasoning behind this, but no.
Unless
No. Like, no. I'm gonna just go with no.
Yeah, no.
That was a good try though.
Yeah, not to mention that, like, I think they're confusing it because, like, they say that women are born with the eggs that they have for, like, a certain number, and they have those for the rest of their life. It doesn't work that way with men. They're
That is also
constantly
true,
making
yeah.
sperm, so it's
Also
always
true,
new.
yes. Unless it's the exact one that was with them at birth, but no, because we're not born with
if you was born
you
with the
create it
amount that
once you
you'll
hit puberty,
have,
right?
yeah, you'd be out of those by the time you was an adult.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, no. Good try, but no.
Sorry.
That's you.
Oh, I went too far. Where was the? It's getting hot in here. So hot. What do I do?
You take off all your
Take
clothes.
off all your clothes.
Yeah, I knew that was the answer because the title of the question was, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?"
That's not even the same song.
No, I know,
No.
but I knew it. That gave me the clue that it was from the song because
Yeah.
a song.
Wait, who sang that song again? That's
The Hot in Here is Nelly.
no, yeah, that one I know, but what's the other one again?
Pussycat Dolls.
There you go. Yes.
Oh, this is a question for you, Anthony. It's an actual question, and I'm curious too. Is dismounting a bicycle and then walking through a pedestrian scramble traffic intersection allowed? I have no idea.
Wait, so repeat that, please.
They said, is dismounting from a bicycle and walking through a pedestrian, it says scramble traffic, I'm assuming like pedestrian crosswalk allowed so that you don't have to wait at the red light? Basically, like if you jumped off your
Yes,
bike and then walked.
Yes, it is, because I've done that. And also, I believe it's also technically legal to continue to be on your bike through the pedestrian crosswalk.
No.
I hope so, because I've done that also many times. But yes, good question. That's not a stupid question. I approve of that question. But if you get a ticket doing so, it's not my fault.
This one. So, if the sun is going to expand and swallow the earth eventually, what happens to all the cursed spirits who've been doomed to water the earth for eternity?
They also get consumed.
Yes.
I mean, at that point, they might wander to the sun for all
Or
eternity.
they are finally released from their punishment.
Could be.
Time served.
Yep. Is it cheating to think about someone else while having sex? It's not cheating.
It's kind of a shitty thing to do, but I don't think
Yeah,
technically it's cheating.
I don't want to answer this question because I used to do that. Yeah, I used to think about dudes when I was having sex with my wife. Sorry, yeah, but it is shitty, yes, but not cheating technically, no.
Give me 1 second to look up the definition of cheating. Anytime I'm ambiguous about an answer, I
What
go
the
straight
hell?
definition.
I'm sorry, I was watching Tamara's stream on my other screen, and I looked over and she was like beating a dead baby with a stick, and now she's chopping up babies with an axe. What game is this? I don't know. There's babies
I
crawling
thought she
around.
was playing something about a zoo earlier.
She changed. It's the forest. She's just chopping up
Son-
babies with an
I
axe.
bet it must be Sons of the Forest.
So
Oh my God.
I looked up the definition of cheating, and oddly enough, WebMD is the one who's giving me the answer, not like
Oh.
Webster's dictionary. But it
Well.
says when a person is in a monogamous romantic relationship, has an emotional or sexual relationship with someone else without their partner's consent. I would argue that you had an emotional and sexual relationship by thinking about someone else. So yes, I guess that technically would be, if you look at the definition of cheating, then yes. But I think
Yeah, but that
realistically,
implies like that you both like, because it was definitely one-sided. Because the celebrities I was thinking of definitely did not have an emotional connection to me.
let me see. Has emotional or sexual relationship. You know, it doesn't anywhere in the definition. It doesn't say it has to be between two people.
Well, relationship implies two people. Look up the definition of relationship.
Well, see,
I
I would say no to cheating, because then, like, if you're masturbating and thinking about like a celebrity, wouldn't that still be considered cheating if the other was considered cheating?
Well,
Mhm.
also, okay, what about parasocial relationships? Like when you're overly attached to like a streamer or something, they don't know who you are.
Yeah. I mean, we
Are
can
you
agree to
telling
disagree on
me
this one. I'm
Amaranth
fine with that.
doesn't know who I am?
If someone were to ask me, I would probably say no, it's not. It's just kind of a shitty thing to do. But yeah, I'll go no. I don't think it is. I think the majority of the people who, if asked the question, would probably say no, that's not cheating.
Yeah. I think we all agree that it's not cheating, but it's a shitty thing to do. So there you go.
Yeah. Unless you're thinking about Ryan Reynolds, then it's fine.
Oh, well, then I think it,
I was like,
it was
I think
fine
Rob's,
sometimes then.
I think Rob's okay then.
It was fine sometimes then. Okay. Do I have to steal milk in Australia? What? I got the bill in Barilla in Australia, and it shows their motto, Voler Lieben. Voler in French means to steal, and Lieben in Arabic means milk. So do I have to steal milk there? I don't even want milk. The answer is no. Plus, I don't know why you're like, why would a phrase be in two different languages?
Right.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty sure in Australia you just have to fight a kangaroo to get milk.
Hmm.
You're not winning that fight. I'm sorry.
I'm guessing it's probably Latin for something. But no, you do not need to steal milk, especially if you don't want milk. Like, why? Why would you steal things you don't want in any circumstance?
Because you might not want it, but you don't want the other person to have it.
I guess
not-
that's what they call petty theft.
Mm,
Or what if you don't want it, but your child wants it?
but you want it for your child, so I feel like there's some kind of I don't know. Then have your child steal the milk. 'Cause then your child is hopefully under the age of 18, and then there'll be less punishment for him. Use your head, man. Use your head.
Whoa, okay. Jeez. I don't know. Like some of these, God, like wardrobe malfunctions. You get embarrassed when you see someone have a wardrobe malfunction and you see their private parts, or do you enjoy? Do you tell them? Okay, and then the one right after that was, why do I find the concept?
On who it is.
And then the one after that was, why do I find the concept of death so fascinating? I don't. So you have problems. I don't know. Oh God.
I mean, there's I'm torn about the whole fascination by death thing because it is a interesting topic. But if you mean fascination, like I want to go out and kill people, then yeah, there's something wrong with you. There are some weird people out there, especially on Reddit.
If you were struck by a continuous stream of lightning, would it ever push you back? Basically, does electricity have a physical force?
Yeah,
I mean,
so.
in movies, it's always shown people being thrown back by lightning.
I feel like should be some kind of. I could be wrong, but I feel like there should be some kind of force involved.
I will say I'm actually not sure about that one. Because I know in movies they always show people being like, if they're struck by lightning, they're like pushed back. But I don't know if that's just like a movie thing. But I know like people say they like got blown out of their shoes basically. But I think that's like from. I mean, I don't know if the lightning itself pushes you back, but it might like because like electricity is also used as magnetism, so it might be like pushing you in that sense, like you're being repelled from the ground for a short time. So
yeah, I feel like it's part of it though. So I would argue that you can argue that yes, it's because of getting struck by lightning.
yeah, true. I gotta stop clicking on these now because I click on some of them to get more context, and then I have to scroll all the way back down again. Now it's taking longer and longer to get back to where I was. What does Jenna Ortega smell like?
That's a
A
very weird
human?
question. I'm assuming she bathes, so
I'm
clean.
going to abstain from answering this because isn't she a minor?
No,
I have
she's
no
not.
idea.
Oh.
I don't even know who she is. She
She's
smells like a
Wednesday.
person. Oh.
She is 20 years old.
Oh. I thought she was like 12.
If she was 12, there will be a lot of very pedophilic people out there. Which, I mean, there really is, but
When was the last time you bussed? As in, like, bus a table? I never have. I've
I
never
thought it
worked
was
in a
talking
restaurant.
I don't
about,
think they were
like,
talking
taking
about
a
busting a
bus.
table.
Yeah, I don't know. It just says, when was the last time you bussed? BUSSED.
Oh, I thought you meant T.
No.
Maybe they used the bus. I don't know.
Okay, moving on. Is farting on purpose healthy okay? Not holding it in, but purposely farting.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say yes.
Yeah, they actually say holding it in is bad for you. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm
better
gonna
to
go ahead
let
and
it
say
go.
yes.
Do you think aliens secretly play online video games with us from millions of miles away? That's
No.
why I do so terrible in Overwatch. It's all the aliens.
I don't see why they wouldn't. It's a video game, and they could use it to learn about us. Maybe they just want to have some fun.
Yeah, but our video games would probably bore them. It'd be like trying to play Super Mario World these days to them.
Hey man, there's nothing wrong with playing
It's
Super
fun
Mario
for a
World.
brief time, and then you're like, oh, these graphics aren't great.
My friend ate a wood chip. What will happen to my friend who put a wood chip in his mouth for about 10 seconds? That wood chip was on the ground for somewhere between 1 year and 4 seconds. Please note it was not swallowed.
How does he know it was there for a year?
I don't
Did
know.
he purposely drop it and then like a year and made sure no one moved it, and then a year later someone picked it
It
up?
says
Pretty
between 1 year and 4 seconds, so I guess it could have just been dropped or been there for a year. I don't
That's
know.
a weird
person
time
that
range,
asked,
dude.
I hate to tell them this. I think their friend is going to turn into Groot.
Nope. I don't know. Usually when I talk about guys swallowing wood, it's a gay thing.
Well, no, he didn't swallow. He just put it in his mouth.
True. He didn't swallow, he
Oh.
spit. Your friend will be fine. Next.
No, he's a quitter.
At what point in sword fighting any use while in at what point is sword fighting any use while in a shining armor? Only damage will be the ringing in your ears after you've been bashed over the helmet several times.
I think
I mean, they're not wrong.
you could also find like gaps in the armor, I guess.
Yeah, like the joints and stuff, and it also depends on, because as people made more armor, like they made the sword stronger, so you could penetrate the armor and stuff. But eventually, yeah, it was useless. That's why people stopped using it and changed to guns.
Mm-hmm.
I think swords are due for a comeback.
People who don't have a waifu, who would it be if you had one?
I feel like if you would have an idea, you would have a waifu already.
The answer is, for me, is none. I do not want a waifu.
I am not interested in 2D females that look like little kids.
If celebrities got together and sung Imagine, would it make the cost of living go down? No.
No.
It would probably cause mass inflation.
God, that was such a stupid stunt.
Will sniffing a woman's ass help your sinuses? I'm gonna say no.
Probably
Probably
not.
not.
I don't know though. Has she rubbed Vicks Vapor Rub inside of it?
You know what? That actually, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
But
guess that would help. Yes.
probably
Next
not.
question though, follow up to that. How badly would that hurt her?
I don't think it would really hurt them. Like,
Like, would
I
it
mean,
feel
you've had like,
similar to rubbing like icy hot in there?
I don't see why that
Oh.
would hurt you. I mean, you can put that on like your skin. It just has a warming or cooling sensation. It's not like
Yeah,
it
but
burns.
have you gotten icy hot in places it should not be? That hurts.
I have not, so I'll leave that the answer to you then.
Is Coachella basic?
I've never been.
Me neither. How can I know if a frog likes me?
If it turns into a prince when you kiss it.
Is it even possible for them to like me, or will they just be forever cautious of me and just be nervous? I mean, it depends if you keep, like, if an outside frog, probably. If you keep it as a pet, like if you have a pet frog, they get to know that you're the one that brings them food. They
If you
kind of get to like
if
you.
you raise the frog from like a baby or tadpole or something, it might have gotten used to you. I will say weirder animals have been tamed.
Mm-hmm.
This is sort of an interesting question. Rock, paper, scissors. If there's a 33.33 repeating percentage chance that you will win, lose, or tie the game of rock, paper, scissors, does that mean there's an infinitesimal small chance that none of those things will happen? If so, what is it that would happen? You die. But I mean, I it, yeah, I mean, it's weird because if there were two choices, it'd be 50-50. But even though it's like third,
Wait,
like
no, the
there's
chance of you winning or
yeah, they're saying that there's a like basically if you put two rocks, that's a tie. If you put rock over paper, you lose. If you put rock over scissors, you win. So there's three chances, but so each one is a 33.33% chance. But if you combine them, it's 99.99. So there's still the point 0.001 whatever percent that something else could happen. But it's not really. It's just because you can't divide
oh
evenly
yeah.
100 by 3. That's the only thing. It's not saying that there is like some other chance of something that will happen. It's just that you can't divide 100 evenly by 3, and every chance is an even chance. So, have you ever laughed loudly and heard an evil witch hackling dark laugh echo in the back of your head? No.
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 I think you may have problems. Wow. Why is it that when I tell people that I'm in an abusive relationship, they presume that I'm the victim? Because
Jesus.
yeah, what the
That's
fuck?
fucked up, man. Maybe you have a kind face, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe you look really weak.
Yeah, because who brings up being in an abusive relationship when you're the abuser? Like, if you know that you are, you should stop.
There are some shitty people that might be bragging about it, but yeah, that's
uh, oh boy,
You got
God,
You got problems, man.
yeah, you have serious problems, whoever you are. Oh boy, I clicked on that to see what the answers were, and now I have to travel all the way back down again. I guess remember not to click stuff. And we're back to the guy that found death so fascinating. I mean, those two go together, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
uh, Is Barack Obama a werewolf? I'm gonna say no.
I mean, have you
I'm
ever
gonna
seen
say
him on a full moon?
inconclusive. Yeah, I don't know. The chances are probably not no, but I mean, would be pretty cool if he was.
Is it
I will
possible?
say most likely no, though, because then he could have eaten the person that became president after him.
True. Is it possible to break a rock with an egg? I mean, is there a certain speed at which it becomes possible for an egg to pierce through a rock?
If you freeze the egg and it's a very brittle rock, I feel like you could do that.
But
No, the egg
yeah,
might splatter too.
either way the egg is gonna splatter. The force of the speed you would need to pierce a rock with an egg would be so like fast that the egg would disintegrate before it even reached the rock. So that would be a no. Do you think eventually there will be a limit to how big a person's dog can be due to safety?
Wait, like legally allowed or like just evolutionary?
I think they mean legally allowed.
Well, there might be. I don't know.
I think anything larger than a softball will eventually be illegal.
A softball?
Yes. The smaller, the better.
Just a
I
dog that can
disagree.
fit in the palm of your hand.
I mean, they are adorable,
Can you
but
imagine like a full grown pit bull that could fit in the palm of your hand?
Do they test the weight of smartphones so that if you're surfing the web in bed and you drop your phone on your face, it doesn't seriously injure you? I very
They
much
need
doubt
to.
that, but they need to start because I have
I
dropped my phone
yeah,
on
I
my
have
face
done
several
that
I've
too.
times.
I've done that. Yeah. Yeah.
What's better is when you drop a tablet on your face.
Oh boy.
I don't think I've done that.
What happens if I eat 22 vitamin C gummies asking for a friend? Nothing. You'll just have very
Depends on
vitamin CEP.
I don't know. It depends on the amount of vitamin C per gummy.
Yes,
But
because you could technically overdose on vitamin C.
yeah, I don't know of any gummy or whatever of vitamin C that has that high of a dosage. So, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure vitamin C gummies have a very like small amount. Like I think you could eat a whole bottle and still be fine.
I used to buy like these 1-a-day vitamin gummies, and I would just eat them like candy. I don't know why. I knew why I bought them because they just tasted like candy.
I used to do that with the melatonin gummies.
Yeah, that's dangerous though, for sure.
Is it possible to gain a little weight with every sneeze? If I calculate the amount of sneezes I've had with the weight gained since I last wore a pair of pinstripes, the sums add up.
What?
No,
No,
sneezing. It's
if
the
you're
food you're
sneezing,
eating.
if you're sneezing, you're
I was
getting
going to say
things out
you're
of your
more
body,
likely
right?
to lose weight.
And what does pinstripes have to do with anything?
I have no idea. Is salt a spice or a condiment?
I think it's a
A
spice.
spice. Yeah.
Spice.
For some reason, when I think condiment, I think of something more liquidy.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet this is the same guy. How can I tell if a frog is happy? What? Oh no, never mind. That's not what I thought it was.
Are we still talking about the frog or a different question?
It was a different question. This one's good.
Okay.
My name is Miles. If I move to Europe, do I legally have to change my name to kilometers?
Possibly.
You think you'd win in a fight versus yourself?
No.
The rest of the thing says, like, I personally think I'd fuck myself up. Like, I probably know what he's about to do, but he knows what I'm gonna do, so I'll try something to surprise me, and he's thinking the same. And it's probably gonna be pretty goofy. How would the world and especially the U.S. government react to a real-life Spider-Man saving people and swinging from his webs around New York City?
Oh, they'd
Uh,
kill that fool. They'd capture him or kill them.
Yeah.
he'd probably get arrested.
He'd end up in some. He'd end in some lab somewhere.
I was born in 2004. Did things exist before 2004, or were you guys just waiting around for me to be born and for things to happen?
Oh, he existed.
Yeah.
Some of us were graduating high school right then.
2004. I was 14. I was entering
I
high
was-
school at that time.
I was class of 2004.
Uh,
I was class of 1999 or 1997, actually.
2008.
Are computers basically smart rocks? I've heard that computers are just rocks that we tricked into thinking.
Oh.
No.
Or is this a literal term used to describe computers and phones in the most basic way? And is it basically correct, or is there more to it? That is not basically correct. What? This person's complaining about vampire eating matters. What's the point of vampires with fangs when they're just messy eaters? I don't expect table manners from the Nosferatu, but with a pair of sharp pins and at least two, expects to get blood all over their mouths. Bloody disgusting, with blood stains on their chin and upper lips like someone just ripped a beard off their face. The fangs, I thought the fangs were acting like straws to suck up blood, but no, some are sucking from the neck like an animal eating a bloody raw piece of steak. No matter how long they live for, they still don't gain any etiquette.
Jesus.
That wasn't really a question. That was just a rant about vampires having no table manners. Am I stupid for taking my headphones off to taste? I always
What?
take off my headphones and pause my music when I need to taste or smell something. Why is that? I don't know. I don't.
I
I
mean,
mean, if
I
if
can
you
kind of get it
if you think it helps, you know what? Go ahead. You're not hurting
Yeah,
anyone.
I guess like you're giving it more of your focus, I suppose.
because
I mean, yeah,
earlier today when Rob was burning the house down, I took my headphones off to try to figure out what I was smelling.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
there you go.
yeah, I've closed my eye or closed my eyes when I try to listen. So yeah, I don't know if it helps, but I've done it.
Yeah, on that note, yes, I almost did burn down the house.
What did you do?
Oh,
Were you celebrating 420, Rob?
no, I was making eggs and I had the egg carton on the stove and I accidentally turned on the wrong burner. I turned on the burner under the egg carton.
Ah,
Yeah, and it was actually like it was smoldering. I had to throw it under the water.
you could have killed so many people in our D&D group.
Did Donald Duck first work as a barista impersonating a coffee frother machine before getting a job at Walt Disney?
What?
Oh, that one was a joke. Because they sound like Donald Duck when they're like,
Oh, okay.
like him going crazy. What? Is it tonight to smear the lamb's blood around your door frame for when Jesus rises and passes over? What? I
I'm
don't.
just gonna say no. It's not.
Okay.
Well, I don't think tonight is Passover.
Well, that was 11 days ago.
It's still not right. Or okay. So no. There's no.
Can too much masturbation turn someone gay? I mean, come on, you're constantly touching a penis.
I feel like there will be
Oh boy.
way more gay guys if that were the case. So no.
Yeah.
Is there a way for parents to know if their child's going to be ugly growing up?
Look in a
I feel like
mirror.
eventually there will be. You can probably tell.
Oh
I mean, if the
boy.
mom and the dad are ugly, I mean, chances are the kid's probably gonna be ugly too. I'm just saying.
All right. We're about the hour mark. I'm gonna find one more and then we're gonna probably stop. Uh Can I train an army of carnivorous goldfish?
No.
I mean, you could have carnivorous goldfish, but they don't really have teeth, so they're not going to be able to kill many things.
Like, what are you gonna try to train them to do? Like, swim around in a circle or something? Like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really going to be helpful because they are, for one, they're cold water fish, so you can't even bring them into like anywhere that's in their fresh water. So
I mean, maybe you're fighting an army of worms.
yeah, I guess.
In water?
I mean, stranger things have happened. I mean, look, Chuck Norris stole somebody's luck.
Mm-hmm.
That was never proven.
What does the Rock's cooking smell like? He's always asking, but no one ever answers him.
I'm going to say it smells like disappointment.
Who invented being gay, and who is the first gay man? It was not invented. It just is.
I'm going to go with the first gay man was, I don't know.
I mean, that's probably some early caveman or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I would assume at some point some caveman or something. Oh, would be the first. Among the first people would probably be the first gays. All right, so I'm gonna end off on this one. Why are some, if not all, people so stupid?
That's
That
a
is a
good
good question.
I blame the parents. Yeah, I blame the parents.
All right, everybody. Well, that was more Reddit stupid questions. Thank you guys for joining me. We are not going to do Science Corner because we already kind of did Science Corner with some of those questions. Like the, well, there is one thing I was going to do as a Science Corner, so I'll just quickly bring it up. They found a volcanic microbe in the recent eruptions that can eat a ton of CO2. So it's possible it could someday be a part of a solution to our global warming problem, but they say that's going to take a while. So even if it is, we still have to do something beforehand before things get out of control. So, but anyway, potential salvation, but we'll see. Does anybody want to do a life advice? Anyone have any life advice? Stevin's not here.
Yeah, follow the bike signs.
Follow the bike signs. Don't get a ticket. All righty. And where can we find you, gentlemen? Anthony, is there anywhere you'd like people to find
No,
you?
I'm good. I don't really have a presence. I'm okay with that.
All righty. James, where can people find you online?
Go to my link tree, Glorious Coma.
All right. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at Confessor_X and on Twitch at twitch.tv/ConfessorX. Like I said, I was just playing Doors before we recorded this, so I'm on there sometimes doing stuff. Could be fun. And always, thank you for joining us. And as we say every episode, fuck Booster Gold.
I ain't the kind to wear a tie.
I feel like there was an episode. There had to be an episode where Webby wasn't here and someone didn't say that.
I mean, I've always made sure we said it. And I've been host, but I think it's possible. Devin
I'm simply unprofessional.